When the bullied become the bullies. For the second year in a row, the United Conservative Party has been blocked from participating in a pride parade. The United Conservative Party's application to participate in the capital city, Edmonton's Pride Parade in June has been denied by event organizers. According to a press release put out by the Pride Festival, the UCP's request for participation did not speak to any direct action they've taken or will take to support the inclusion of all segments of the LGBTQ2S+ community. So Pride just banned Conservatives, citing the Conservatives' failure to support the inclusion of all the segments of the LGBTQ2S+ community. Let me say that slowly in a different way. Pride banned Conservatives, including gay Conservatives, because they aren't inclusive of everyone. Say what now? Self-awareness is really, really hard for the left, but this isn't the first time that Pride has banned the UCP. Last year, citing, well, pretty much the exact same excuse, Calgary Pride banned the UCP from participating, but then they said the UCP were welcome to watch from the sidelines. How nice. And last year, Calgary's Pride Parade president and executive producer, Jason Kingsley, wrote a letter to the UCP saying, "We would like to encourage a collaborative learning opportunity prior to participating as parade entries." Kingsley said if the UCP caucus demonstrated a commitment to the community through their platform and policies and then takes part in Pride training sessions provided by the Calgary Sexual Health Center, UCP MLAs could join in future parades. Yeah, that's right. Last year, Calgary's Pride Parade demanded that the UCP participate in re-education training and then prove ideological purity in their official platform that wasn't even developed yet. Do you know what? I am old enough to remember when the gay community was vehemently against conversion therapy, but this sounds a heck of a lot like ideological conversion therapy to me. Anyway, of course, again this year, the NDP are making political hay of all of this, the party of inclusion and diversity, and their leader just couldn't be more pleased to see Conservatives, and notably gay Conservatives, being discriminated against by the official gay community in Edmonton. Premier Notley said, "It's hardly surprising that a celebration that is designed to support LGBTQ kids, adults, and families across the province would resist having a party that clearly doesn't stand with them." But back in reality, the gay conservative outreach group LGBT Tory is in Red Deer for the UCP AGM, throwing a pub night and networking with other Conservatives. And unlike the Edmonton and Calgary Pride parades, they say everyone is welcome at their event. And let's not forget about the fabulous blue tent parties. They've been prominently featured at federal conservative conventions. Now, the parties celebrate the prominence and prevalence of gay Conservatives, with organizers saying they found more acceptance with Conservatives for being gay than they did with the LGBTQ community for daring to be Conservatives. Now, these are the folks that Pride is excluding with their decision. Normal people who care about jobs and taxes and freedom, who also just incidentally happen to be gay. And what a disgusting slander from Rachel Notley against UCP leader Jason Kenney to say that he's never done anything for the LGBTQ community. You see, what Rachel Notley doesn't want you or anyone else to know is that Jason Kenney, as Canada's immigration minister, announced and funded a pilot project to help refugees who were persecuted for their sexual orientation. Citizenship and Immigration Canada under Jason Kenney worked with the Rainbow Refugee Committee to split the cost of sponsoring gay, lesbian, transgender, transsexual, and bisexual refugees into Canada. The funds were directed primarily at 77 countries that criminalize homosexuality and 5 countries that prescribe the death penalty for being homosexual. UCP leader Jason Kenney's program saved the lives of people like Iraj Mosey. He's an Iranian Kurd who had been caught with his boyfriend and then imprisoned for 3 months, where he was tortured and abandoned by his family. He eventually escaped to Turkey and then became part of Canada's Rainbow Refugee Program and made his way here to safety. And Jason Kenney helped save the lives of truly persecuted sexual minorities. And what did Notley do? Like, what did she really do besides use other people's orientations as a political weapon. And now Kenny's being bullied by sexual minorities whose feelings are hurt because Kenny doesn't think the same way as them about, I don't know, the environment or pipelines and parents' rights. You see, if Jason Kenney were on the left, he would be the Pride Parade marshal for all that he has done to protect the lives of those in the LGBT community from prosecution, persecution, and death abroad. But he's a conservative, and UCPers, including gay ones, are being shunned by this community with an alleged commitment to diversity. And that's how I know this isn't about gay rights anymore. This is about politics, sleazy politics. The Gay Pride Parade, at least in Edmonton, and as far as I know, last year in Calgary, has basically devolved into an NDP support group for sexual minorities and their preening socialist friends. Excluding people based on their political beliefs is not diversity, and it's certainly not tolerance. It's the opposite of tolerance. How can it be tolerance when the organizers are demanding ideological homogeneity from participants? Discrimination based on inclusivity, enforced sameness in the name of diversity. The bullied have become the bullies. And the more they do things like this, the more normal people see Pride for what it really is now, an NDP march with rainbows. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid. What you just saw there is my daily video that I do here at The Rebel, but did you know that I have my own weekly full-length show? It's aptly called The Gun Show, where we talk about issues facing Canadian families. But to get access to my show and the rest of our incredible premium content, treat yourself to a Rebel subscription today.